I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? Greetings, Virgo, all placements. This is Hold On by Wilson Phillips. No one can change your life except for you. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. So I was also hearing, you make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. And I was hearing, baby, I want to do all of the things your man won't do. I'll do them for you. Joe. So, someone here, first of all, I think someone's dealing with a Taurus, or someone has strong Taurus placements that is dealing with the Virgo, because I was getting bottom feeders and like a sensual awakening, like someone, blooming, blossoming, if you will, to put it kindly. I was hearing in Taurus's reading, freak-a-leak. So, how you like it, Zaddy? So, yeah. Essentially, someone is blossoming and blooming, and that center, the sacral center, is in charge of our creativity. It's not just creating life, it's creating businesses, creating money, creating new music, creating new artistic endeavors, creating new business ideas, creating new empires. And whenever we repress that, or when we are in a relationship that feels like we're locked in chains, and our partner either withholds us from that, this might be controversial, but quite literally, it's incredibly dangerous and not healthy. So, someone here is like, why are you staying in that if you aren't experiencing, if someone's withholding, if they're using that as a power struggle, if they're not wanting to do all the things your man won't do, I'll do them for you, as Joe says. I'm ready to do all the things, or, that your woman won't do. Someone here is ready. Someone here, I was also hearing You by Jesse Powell. It's probably one of my favorite R&B songs. He says, I finally found the nerve to say, I'm going to make a change in my life starting today. So it does seem like someone is finally going to have the nerve to walk away. You make me want to leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. But in that song, he says, starting today, I surrendered to love, and there's only one reason, and baby, it's you. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you say my name and smile, the way you move me, the way you soothe me. So you move someone, Virgo, or someone moves you. You soothe someone, Virgo, or someone soothes you. And it doesn't seem like it's the person that you're with. Just saying. Now, this could be a work situation, but I do feel it is kind of a love situation. I just want to be yours from this day forth. From this day forth. Someone just wants to be someone else's. Now, I was hearing in a New York Minute something about New York, California, and Chicago, LA, and San Francisco specifically. With California, of course, that would do that. I knew that was going to come up. Interruptions. So my Virgos, you could have some interruptions. Mostly those hearing The Ghost of Corporate Future by Regina Spektor. So someone here is just, they live the corporate life, or they live some sort of job where they have to play a certain role. And in that song, she says, imagine you go away on a business trip one day, and when you come back home, your children have grown, and you never made your wife moan. So, again, someone here is in a less marriage, union. They're not doing it, okay? Someone here, it's just like, and I mean, honestly, that's jail. It's jail for both people. Although the guy traveling on business trips is likely getting his, self-serviced. But it's really cruel to do that to a woman, just keeping her at the house or keeping her at home or whatever, and completely not allowing her to experience pleasure and her creative juices and letting herself experience life. Like, life is too short. No day is promised, Virgo. And someone here, honestly, needs to grow grow a pair and honestly walk away from something. I was also hearing Denying by Spice Girls. You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Everyone can see who you are. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone sees it. You think you're slick, but I'd like to see you pull a trick on me. You think you're so cool. Hey, big man, you're old school. You think you're smart, but who do you think you're talking to? Everyone can see who you are. Take a look at yourself. Why do you keep on denying everything you say, everything you do? You're being a fool to yourself because everyone can see it. What's it got to prove? What are you trying to prove? You ain't fooling nobody but yourself. Like, someone here is so wrapped up in their own lie, their own whatever. They're like, of course I love my this and that. Of course I love, and it's like, but it's obvious you don't, and it's obvious you guys don't even bone anymore. So like, where is it? And that's why I really like the Ghost of Corporate Future song by Regina Spektor, because yeah, someone here could want to break the ice by just like asking someone to go on a walk. Now in the Usher song, You Make Me Want to Leave the One I'm With, Start a New Relationship with You, he says, you know, we started out as friends. So someone here could be falling for their best friend. And in that song, he even says, like, the friend is the one that set him up with his, you know, partner. And he's like, you know, how messed up is this? Well, it's more messed up that you're denying and you are withholding your partner from meeting the love of her life, someone that is actually going to love her, that's actually going to be with her, that is actually going to make love to her and do all the things that you don't want to do to her. Or vice versa. You know, it's cruel for a woman to keep with a man just because he, you know, is the checkbook. He's paying for everything, but she doesn't want to do any of the freaky deaky things. Like, she doesn't want to explore. She doesn't want to just shower him in love and affection. Like, if you don't want to jump your partner's bones, you need to divorce them yesterday. It is literally abusive to stay in a relationship and withhold that from a person. Obviously, I understand when someone is pregnant or certain things, but it's horrible. It's horrible. And there's Virgo that is dealing with that, that's going through that. Now, for some of my other Virgos, someone here is a eligible bachelor. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because I'm fly. Someone here is really fly. They travel around a lot. This is the New York energy, big New York energy, also big D energy. Also, my homies, I'm saying Naka. I'll say Naka instead of the other word, but you know what I'm saying. It's a song by Lil Wayne, my Naka. I ride for my Naka. Take a bullet for my Naka. Like, basically, someone here, they ride for their boys. We ride it done. Someone here maybe does like the Las Vegas trips with their guys, or they go golfing with the guys, or, you know, they go wherever with the guys. Someone here is all about their friends, but they have gotten to a certain age now where they are like actually considering, you could say settling down, but it's not really settling down. I just don't like that phrase, because when you really meet the right person, you don't settle down. You expand outward way more than your friend group could ever help you expand, Virgo. And that's what real loving relationships show. Like, look at real big power couples in the world. They expanded one another's lives tenfold. They glow. They become bigger. They don't repress. They don't settle down. They actually shine out more. They become more successful. They become more beautiful, more handsome, more hot. Coming in hot. So someone is wanting to come in hot and travel towards someone. I was hearing I Like It by Troy Boy. I actually had never read the lyrics of that song, but he says, I like it. I like every little thing that you do, the way you do your hair, and every little thing you do. It shows how much you care. Every time, well, then he says every time I take one. So someone here definitely is doing some extracurriculars. Every time I take one, I look at you and I get the chills down my spine, and I like it. I like it. So someone here definitely really likes watching someone, likes observing someone, and it seems like they're about to come in hot and message this person. I was also getting it goes down in the DMs. I think I was getting that actually in Capricorn's reading. You could be dealing with the Capricorn too. I do feel like all the earth signs are kind of intertwined, but someone here is ready to kind of shoot their shot. They're ready to come in hot and hit someone up. Bless you, Virgo.